Question of the day.
So the question we got was actually from a client of ours, Dale, and he wanted to know more about mailbox money. He was new to it, even though he was already a client, and just had some questions.
Let's roll it, Brooke.
This is Dale. I'm 67 years old, and I've got several questions for you. One is, how does the mailbox money last my entire life? And the other question is, once I get into this mailbox money, what happens if I unexpectedly pass away early?
Okay, so he asked basically two things. The first thing he asked is, how in the hell does it promise to pay me for the rest of my life? What if I live to be 120? So, Austin, what would you say to that?
Yeah,
How would you answer that question?
There's a really great story out there that really brings us into a picture better to understand. So there's these 5 ladies. They go south every winter. They enjoy the warm weather.
What's this have to do with insurance?
Let me get to it.
Okay.
So they bring a shoebox with them, and this one lady has a great idea that everybody should pitch in $100 into the shoebox. So everybody puts in $100, and there's $500 in the box, and they say, next year we're going to bring it with us, and we'll have $500 to spend on our next trip.
Okay.
So they go back. Next year rolls around, and unfortunately, one of the ladies has passed away.
Oh, boo.
So now there's 4 of them. They bring the shoebox with them, and they open it up, and there's still $500 in there. So each lady made 25% on their investment. And how much of that was in the stock market?
None.
Nothing.
And how much interest? It was like a 25% return in 1 year without any investment in the stock market. That, we should be honest, that is, number one, I've had my insurance license since 1991. That's a long time. That analogy is the best analogy to help explain how insurance companies can guarantee you these great products, because unfortunately they know that we're going to die. Mm-hmm. And they use that actuary knowledge to guarantee stuff. Mailbox money is using that same philosophy. And that example that we gave is actually from the movie Baby Boomer Dilemma. Brooke condensed a 2-hour movie into 12 minutes on our YouTube. Brooke, will you put that link into our show description here for people watching or listening?
Yep.
I would highly, highly recommend, if you're interested about mailbox money, to click that link in the show description, because it is 12 minutes of awesome, awesome stuff specifically about mailbox money, and it includes that explanation you just gave. That is how they do it. Second part of his question is, Miss Brandon, so mailbox money, it pays you a certain amount of income for how long?
For their whole life.
For their whole life. It's mailbox money because it comes into your mailbox once a month.
Or your bank account.
Or your bank account, right? Yes. It is 2024. And that money lasts how long, did we say? How long do you get those payments?
You get the payments for the rest of your life, and if you have a joint mailbox money.
If you're married.
Yeah, if you're married, then it would continue for your spouse.
So kind of answering Dale's question, if you die, your wife's going to continue to get this mailbox money for the rest of her life. If they both die, what happens to the residual, the account value?
Any cash value would go to your beneficiaries, your children typically.
So you're not throwing this money into the abyss with mailbox money.
Yeah.
That answers Dale's questions. I think that's a great way to kind of tackle mailbox money from a different perspective. If Dale's asking the question, then other people watching this have the same question. Mailbox money uses the fact that you're going to die to guarantee that you have money for the rest of your life. And the whole point of the show is it increases the chances of your retirement success.
Yep.
Hey, everyone, if you liked the video you just saw, give us a thumbs up. Our goal to reach 1 million subscribers can only be done with your help. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay on top of the content. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for watching.